This is The Bottom Line. The Bottom Line on 938 Live.
Now, Indonesia's Joko Widodo, or Jokowi and Prabwowo Subianto, are in a tight race for the seat of the country's president. Both candidates are claiming victory, but the final official results will be out next Tuesday. The presidential hopefuls have promised economic growth, more jobs, better infrastructure. What will the impact be on businesses in Asia and, of course, in Indonesia? Joining us to tell us more is Gundy Cahyadi. He's Indonesia economist at DBS. Good morning, Gundy.
Good morning, Dorothy.
Now, first of all, Gundy, which candidate do you think is likely to help boost business and market sentiment?
Well, to be fair, both candidates have been pro-growth, so their economic platforms are pretty much quite similar. Markets have been in favor of Jokowi, who is perceived to be the more reformist of the two candidates. So, look for positive sentiment in the markets once Jokowi is formally declared as the winner of the elections.
Now, Indonesia's economy is projected to grow 5.2% this year, but the momentum has slowed. To what extent do you think the new leader, whoever he might be, will give a boost or perhaps a dampener to growth, and how so?
Well, we think that the real problem for Indonesia is really on the production side, so that's going to take some time to be improved. In the short term, definitely there's going to be some growth-boosting measures, just perhaps on the margins, but the focus on infrastructure growth, that is a real positive on the medium to the longer term, whichever candidates become the president.
What are the main challenges facing the new administration economically?
We think that the fuel subsidy is one key issue. They got to do the fuel subsidy cuts, reforms that, because that has been inefficient for too long. Manufacturing productivity is the other things that needs to be improved. We think those two are the key policies that needs to be tasked at in the near term.
What really is behind the country's widening current account deficit, Gundy, and how do you think it should be dealt with?
I think that part of the reason the current account deficit has been a problem for Indonesia is the fact that there has been over-reliance on commodities in the past 10 years. That's not good. Like I said earlier, I think the focus back to manufacturing, focus back to industries, that's going to be the key challenge for the next government to correct this current account deficit problem.
Gundy, how do you think foreign investors will view the country in terms of an investment destination going forward?
Yeah, Indonesia is still an attractive investment destination, obviously. We are still bullish on the economy in the long term. We think that the favorable demographics will continue to sustain the economic growth over the medium to the longer term, right? It has a young working age median population. It has a rising middle income class that's going to continue to form the basis of growth over the next 5 to 10 years. So really, this is probably crucial for the next government to try to tweak some of the impediments for the economy to further boost growth in the medium to the longer term.